Hey, what is up guys, Mitch here. Now, a few months ago I made a video about the bag that I was using for both school and as a tech bag, but recently the handle on the top ripped off, and with little support from the company I was using it without a handle. Now, I have an awesome new bag from ibagbar. Thanks to them for sending this out and sponsoring the video. The opinions about the bag are mine though. Now, one of the most important parts of the bag for me is the outer design, both the aesthetics and the functionality that is added on the outside. In terms of looks, this bag looks awesome. I'm a huge fan of a stealth black colorway, and this bag meets that perfectly. Even though it's a tech bag, you're not getting any obvious design cues that attempt to show off that, like bright accent colors or ugly logos. Instead, you are getting a classy, all-black bag that is blissfully free of logos, but still offers most of the features that are seen on much more expensive and often uglier bags. There are 3 levels of pockets. The main compartment in the back, that holds a laptop in a separated and padded section with a Velcro hold down if you choose to use it. The company says the bag will hold up to a 15.6-inch notebook, but even with a 15-inch MacBook Pro, there's still a lot of extra space that seems to be able to hold an even larger computer. This pocket also has a lot of open space for books or paper, along with 2 additional smaller mesh pockets in the front that are able to hold a mouse and a battery bank perfectly. In here, I'm using an Anker 20,000 mAh battery plugged into the USB port that's on the outside of the backpack. This was also a feature on my previous bag, but since there was no storage for battery inside, I didn't use it at all. But with this bag and battery, I'm able to start charging a device just by plugging in the cable. The next pocket is divided into 2 parts. A zipper portion with a mesh wall that can be used for things that you need quick access to. The rest of the pocket is just pure open cargo space. On the front, there's one more pocket that is the full size of the front of the bag, not just a small pocket as I'd previously thought. I won't put anything too bulky in here, because it's easy to bang into things, but for flat items like an SSD or phones, it works great. Size-wise, the backpack is pretty compact and doesn't weigh much at all. Here's an iPhone to get an idea of the size of it. Even when I have the bag fully loaded, the weight is well balanced by the straps, even though they don't have any padding. The back of the bag though is very well padded. Unlike the bag that I was using previously, which didn't have any padding, this bag has padding on the lower back and on the left and right sides at the top of the bag. This isn't something special for a backpack, but the foam is thick and I appreciate the extra padding and even more airflow across your back. The bottom padding also has a hidden pocket behind it, while still maintaining the padding of the back. It isn't a large pocket by any means, but for carrying flat things that you would want to be protected like cash or a passport, it works well here. Now here's a quick 30 seconds for some of the small stuff about this bag. On the straps are 2 holders. One for holding your sunglasses when not using them, and the other is a metal hook that I don't use, but could be used for something like keys on a carabiner if you wanted easy access to them. On the sides, there are 2 water bottle holders, which stretch a decent amount to hold larger water bottles, but take 2 hands to put a bottle in. Unfortunately, if you do manage to have a bottle that is larger, there's not a place up front to hang it with a carabiner, so you're kind of out of luck. The bag also doesn't stand up on its own, and tends to fall forwards, but given the weight and size of the bag, this is something that I can almost ignore. Finally, the top handle also seems to be held onto this bag in the same way as the other bag that I used, so ripping it off may become an issue in the future. Overall though, the classy and subdued look of this bag, coupled with the great price and excellent internal design, turns this bag into something I would gladly buy for myself, and I can fully recommend it to anyone looking for a new bag. I'll have this bag linked down in the description below. Again, thanks to ibagbar for sponsoring this video, and thanks to you for watching.